All right. Okay, so let's sit nice and tall with a nice natural arch in the low back. So you're not slumping, but lift up through the crown of the head. Morning, everyone. And just become aware of your breath and the movement it creates in the body. Feel the air in the nostrils. Feel the ribs and the belly expand with the breath. Nice and slow, long breath. Possible. Great. Couple more breaths. Just coming into the present moment. Great. And then opening your eyes and do some shoulder circles. Good. And then full arm circles. Up and back and down. Olivia. Olivia's getting excited out there. Reach up high. Those owls. Lengthening the side of the body. All right. And then let's pretend we're hugging a big tree. So you're surrounding your spine, shoulders over. And then inhale, I'll reach the arms back, lift the heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, around. Inhale, lift. One more time. Great. All right. And then let's reach forward, so hinging at the hips. Reach as far as possible. And then sit up with that nice power up. And 2. And power up. And 3. And power up. And 4. Power up. 5. Power up. 6. Power up. 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Good. All right. And then let's move the legs. Today, we're going to work a lot on the legs and the 15 exercises. So let's try to stretch through the heel. Nice, big lengthening in the back of the leg. Firing the quads. Right, and then see if you can do a few circles while holding that leg straight. And on the other side. Hold that leg straight. Great. Okay, and then let's do a circle at the hip joint. A nice big circle. Lifting that foot and knee high up, down, in and out. Nice big circles. Come here. Yeah, other side. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll go for those stand ups. So nice, slower and in control. Up and down. Great. Do 5 more. 1. And down. And 2. And down. Or you reach those arms out to the side, spread the fingers open. And 4. And 5. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll stand up. And then while I turn on the music, you guys can do some calf lifts. So lifting the heels up and down. Right in. Hey, everyone else. Let's see, where's the music?
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let it rain.
What do you want?
Talk to him. Come on.
Okay, and then let's start with the march. Good, and then do the chicken dance. Lift those elbows up. See if you're gonna create that line of the upper arm parallel to the floor. Nice. All right. And then we're gonna go reach those elbows back, slide, bend in the elbows, cross, squeeze back. Open the heart. Good. Then push down on one side and up. Push down on the other side. Down. So come into that side bend as well. Push down. Good, nice. And then we're gonna go down into a squat and push forward and pull back. Push. Pull. Keep your chest up, so looking straight forward, not down. Okay, you can keep your legs a little wider, some more stability. Good. And then up, and down, and reach those arms to the side. Good. All right. And then we'll go with that nice wide stand, opposite corner. Good. And then let's lift that heel and do that bicep curl movement as well. Knees point down. Lift that heel high up, as high as possible. Good, all right. And then we'll go in and out, in, out, out. Out, out, in. Out, in. Good.
You know I go insane every time you have to catch a flight.
Good, nice. And we'll slap the hand.
Make out under the bathroom light.
So nice rotation.
Put your lips on my lips. I'll remember your kiss on the nights when I miss you. Something I can't forget when I'm restless in bed. Yeah, you got me obsessed. Oh, don't you leave me this way.
Good. And then big circle with both arms.
I need you to stay.
As you come down, you can bend your knees a little bit. Big movement. And reverse.
You're like an ocean breeze, coming and going just as you please.
Good. Nice. And then we'll go down. So down, hinging at the head. And up. Down. You can bend your knees slightly. But you should feel that stretch in the hamstring. So don't bend the knees too much. So you're hinging down. You feel the stretch here.
You know I need you to stay. Don't make me beg for you.
Good.
'Cause I'll beg for you.
Good. And then we'll be halfway up, or maybe a little bit higher. So core engage. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hinging at the hip. No rounding in the back. Good. Nice. All right. And then stand up straight. And we'll tap the opposite knee. Nice. You can keep a nice wide stance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see if you can go a little out to the side. So some of you are doing this, which is fine, is that you're going to the internal rotation. See if you can do this. So it's a little, maybe a little harder to reach, but going out, out. So external rotation at the hip. Yeah, that's it.
Cause if you dare, you see the glare of everyone you burn just to get there. It's coming back around.
Good, nice, good. And then let's do the lift. Lift that leg high up if you can. Reach with that finger, with the hand. Good, nice. And then back to nice march. Some wrist circles.
Weave your little webs of opacity. My pennies made your crown.
So try to really move it, articulate the movement of the joint, wrist joint.
coming back.
And then reverse.
And I keep my side of the street clean. You
Good, and then interlacing fingers. And then we're gonna push and then bend the elbows. Push. Raising the elbows as much as you can.
Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not sweet like honey?
Great.
Karma is a cat purring in my lap 'cause it
Great.
loves me. Flexing like a goddamn
Great.
acrobat. Me and Karma vibe like that.
Good, and then up
What I learned
and
from all
down.
those years.
Up,
Ask me what I earned from all
down.
those tears. Ask me why so many days, but I'm still here. 'Cause karma is the thunder rattling your ground. Karma's on your
Good,
scent
nice.
like a bounty hunter.
And then let's
Karma's gonna track you
cross the
down
arms.
step by step
Reach
from
up
town
and
to
pull those
town.
arms
Sweet
again.
like justice. Karma is a queen. Karma takes
Exhaling
all
as you
my
go
friends
down,
to the sun
inhaling as
bed.
you go up.
Karma is the guy on the screen coming straight home to me.
And again, switch whichever arm is on top. Left arm on top, right arm on top, left arm on top. Big reach. Make up a lot of space. Take up a lot of space. Good. Excellent. And just a nice big step, big confident step forward. Bending the knee as you land. And then pushing away. Perfect. Keep breathing. Nice. And back to march. And then we'll just tap back a few times. Just a little touch, not a full step. You can hold on if you want. So it requires the hip to go into extension. And then sideways tap. So you can reach too. Right, so you're keeping the weight on this leg, right? So you can slightly tap. And then forward and opposite arm. Reach for the opposite arm. Just a little tap again, not a whole step. So you're kind of leaning back a little bit even. That feels okay. So you can just send the leg. Good, nice. And then jump. Jump or just lift your heels. Nice jumping, everyone. All right, and then back to march. All right, so today just on the leg for the 15 exercises. So you don't even need the dumbbells unless you want to have like extra weight. But for some, you might want to hold on. Before we start, we're gonna be starting with lunges, a static lunge. So let's just review how it's gonna look. It's a nice long step, right? You can hold on. You need to get the heel to point up, and so it's not on the floor, right? It's up. And then you start bending both knees. This knee tries to come down towards the floor. All right? Like that. Keeping your core lifted. So you're not doing something like this, right? That's lifted. Good. Okay. So we're gonna start with that lunge. Back leg forward. Okay, so I think we'll do a little bit less. Let's try to do 30 seconds each and 10 seconds rest. Okay, so let's do it. All right, so right leg forward. Ready, set, go. So quickly you hold on and come on down. Go as low as you can. Chest up. Don't round your shoulders. 11 seconds. And rest. Next one will be other foot forward. All right, ready, set, go. Switch legs. And again, we're trying to get that knee as low as possible. Lift that heel. Easier. All right. Okay, so the next one, switch legs again. Now we're gonna do 15 seconds of holding low, either holding on or not. Okay, so hold for 15 seconds. Ready, set, go. Hold in the lower position. Now burn. 5 more seconds. And then switch quickly. And then hold. And burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Next one is either jab switch or step switch. Kind of quickly, okay? One, switch. 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 10 more seconds. All right. All right, next one is going to be a regular squat. Try to get us back and low. All right, up and down. All right, ready, set, go. Chest up. Step up, back and down. Look straight forward, not down. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Next one, again, squat. Oh, we're gonna go down slow. And then up. Ready, set, go. Slowly down and up. Slowly down and up. Slowly down and up. One last one. Good. The next one is basically holding squat or chair pose, right? So see if you can do the 30 seconds. Okay, so hold. Keep breathing. If you can't, just come out of it earlier, but let's see. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5. So, go. Nice. All right. The last one will be a squat with a jump. So you're gonna go down and then either just come on your heels, on your toes, or lift all the way into jump. Down, up. That explosive power.
Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like
15 more seconds.
stripes. I went from 0
10.
to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up. Already brushing off the
Run.
You hear my
Woo.
voice, you hear that sound
All right, rest.
like thunder gonna shake the ground.
Okay.
You held me down,
So now we're gonna side lunge. So we're gonna go 1 and back, 2 and sit back. Nice big step. So you can lower the hips down. And take the butt back a little bit as well. All right, rest. And then the next one will be just static. We're gonna go down low again. Just side and side, side to side. The feet don't move. Go as low as you can. Get that nice stretch and work those legs. 10 seconds.
I got the eye of the tiger.
Right, and rest. Next one, we're just gonna hold 15 seconds here. So again, go as low as you can. Take the butt back. Ready, set, go. 15 seconds. Almost there. 2 seconds. And then switch. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and rest. All right, so now, next one we're gonna do side kick. All right, so you can lean into the side and get that nice high kick. You can also hold on to something if you want. Nice big side kick.
But the queen has been overthrown, and I'm not sleeping now. The dark is too hard to
Perfect. 5 seconds.
and I'm not keeping now the strength that
And rest.
push me. You show
Alright.
the lights that stop
So the
me.
next two will be one leg. So step back
When I'm
and kick
alone.
forward. Same leg.
And so I tell myself that I'll be
Again.
strong and dreaming
So
when they're gone.
step back,
Just they're
kick.
calling, calling, calling me home, calling, calling, calling home. You show the lights that stop me. Turn
10
to
seconds.
stone. You shine it when I'm alone. Voices
All right.
play with
Rest. And then we'll switch sides.
touch my own skin.
Ready?
Hope they'll
Left.
still
Go.
be
So
there.
step back and kick.
And I think back to when my brother and my sister
Feel free to hold on for balance.
in an unloved
almost there.
And so I tell myself that I'll
Awesome. All right, last one, jumping jack. Either a real one or the little bit easier where you're stepping out to the side. All right, 30 seconds. You need your best. Nice job, everyone. Moving fast. 15 seconds, 13. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, how are your legs feeling? I hope you feel the burn.
You show the lights that stop me, turn to stone. You shine me when I'm alone. And so I tell myself that I'll be strong and dream me when they're gone. 'Cause they're calling, calling, calling me.
Nice job. So, you can try stretching the quad. So, one option for the foot, so holding on and then pointing that knee down. You can't quite reach. You can try like this, so putting the foot up on the chair and then lengthening down. Maybe you'll feel some stretch already in the quad. Good. And then switching sides. If you haven't done yet. Yeah, feel free to hold on. Yeah, you can cheat and just grab your pants. Unless you're wearing shorts. Good. Nice. Okay, and then we'll stretch the back of the leg. So one option is to put the leg up and then hinge at the hip towards the leg. If that's too much, you could do it heel down, then bend the standing leg and get the hips back and hinging forward. Okay, so either same movement for the pelvis. Breathing. And then other side. Great. Nice. And then let's do the figure 4 stretch. So you're just gonna sit with that ankle on top, then allow that knee to relax down. One more sensation, you can hinge forward a little bit at the hip. Great. And then to the side. All right, and then because we didn't do much of the arms, let's try to do the dips if you can. So you're gonna go sit close to the edge, lift the chair from the side, and then you're bending the elbows. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's a good triceps workout. Nice job. And then rest for a bit. And then let's do the opposite. So let's do the push-up. So you could use either on the floor or the chair, and you can try to go a little bit out to the side is fine with the elbows, or knees down and doing it this way. So kind of like a half plank, or do a full push-up on the floor. Just you should feel it a lot in the arms. If you don't, then you're pushing the hips too far back. All right, and do what you can, and then you can rest.
On a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song.
Okay,
I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm.
Okay. Great work. Let's maybe do one more stretch for the front of the body. If you can, we're gonna use the chair for camel pose. So you're gonna be kneeling and sort of backing up under the chair, so your hands can be on the chair, and then you're gonna lift the heart up, squeeze the glutes to bring the pelvis forward, and shoulders roll back, lifting the heart up. Okay, so camel pose. Don't go too far back with the head. So keep some length in the neck. Focus on opening the upper back. So shoulders squeeze, shoulder blades squeeze together. And you're lifting the heart up. And take some breaths here. If your neck feels strained, you can even look straight forward and just focus on the back. Great. And release. And then we'll come in shallow. So coming towards your heels. You decide how low you want to go. If you want to sit all the way on the heels or be a little higher up. And then hands can be forward, front of your head. Nice deep breath into the belly. Feel the belly rising against your thighs. Great. And then let's do a few of those power ups in the kneeling position. So you're gonna go nice straight kneeling position. Reach those arms up, and then come back into sort of the child's pose. Kind of like you want to bow, and then push away into that kneeling position, and then down, and up, and down. And as you go into that kneeling position, see if you can get those hips forward to get the stretch here. So squeeze the glutes a little bit, and down, and up, and down. That last one, up, and down. Great. Okay, and then let's see what the time is. Okay, let's come into our side. We have a little bit more time, so let's strengthen the oblique muscles. So we'll be on one hip with your knees stacked and feet stacked in front of you. Let me see. Helps. You guys can see it better. Okay, so knees are stacked. You're maybe on your forearm. So your elbow is under your shoulder. And then we're gonna just lift the ribs away from the floor, reaching up. Feel that lift under here. And then you can collapse down. And lift the ribs away from the floor. And collapse down. As you collapse, you feel the stretch too. Lift. Good. And then if you can, you could also lift the hips, but it's fine if you can't. Just keep going with the ribs, but you could try lifting the hips as well. Together with engagement in these muscles here, and then down. Maybe it's gonna be a little easier on the hand. You can get a little more height. So you could try on straight arm if your wrist is okay with it. So lift and down. Lift and down. That's it. One more on this side. And then see if you can hold it for a bit. Breathe. Sustain the hold. And then come down. Good. And then we'll switch sides. So you can start on the forearm and practice just the rib, lifting away from the floor. Good. And then if you do a few, you can come on onto the straight arm, lift the hips as well. Perfect. All right, one more. Lift and release. Perfect. Okay. And then we're gonna try to sit. You might have to bend your knees if your hamstrings are very tight, and if you straighten your knees and you find yourself like this, kind of like leaning back, better to bend your knees so that pelvis can tilt forward a little bit more, and you can get that nice straight spine. You can even use your hand behind you to give yourself a little lift. Otherwise, if you can sit with straight knees, do that. But we're trying to maintain that nice alignment here, right? 90 degrees. And just take your shoulders back. So you're not rounding like this. Shoulders back, lift the heart. And stay for a few breaths. Again, you might have to bend the knees, so that's fine. So lift your heart, shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Great. Excellent. And then you can release. And we'll try to balance in both poses. So the beginning version is just that you're gonna lean back and you try to avoid too much collapse, right? So you're lifting the low back in and up, working those back muscles, and then you sit upright, but leaning back a little bit. So the next step would be maybe to lift one foot off the floor or two. And then the last step is to straighten the legs and then let go of the support. So it's hard. You don't have to do it. You could totally stay here, supporting your legs. Try not to collapse into your low back. And then just hold on for a bit. Balancing on your sit bones. Possibly keeping the shins parallel to the floor. If you can lift a little bit, that's great. And then release. Awesome. Yeah, it's a hard one. Okay, and then let's maybe do one on the belly just to work that back. So coming onto your belly. And just let's practice some baby cobras. So you can keep your hands slightly in front of your chest, in front of your shoulders. Unless you're already pretty good at cobra, and then you can bring the hands a little bit lower, sort of by your chest. But easier with the hands forward. And then on the inhale, tuck your tailbone under a little bit. So that will elongate your low back a little bit. And then on the inhale, you're gonna lift up away from the floor and then exhale down. And lift up and exhale down. Keep the neck long. Look slightly ahead of you, but down, not up. So we want to work the upper back and low back too, but yeah, the whole back muscles are working hard to lift you. Good, and if you have the strength and energy, you can try to hold it up for a bit. So take a few breaths here. Don't forget to breathe. All right, so it's basically the power up position in this supine, prone position, right? So power up and then release. Good. Awesome. And then let's just lift one leg at a time. So you can rest your head on your forearms and lifting the straight leg. The tendency is to bend the knee. Let's see if you can keep it as straight as possible. Lifting the thigh off the floor just a bit. Yeah, you can do it at the wall, Chris, too, if you want. Yeah, exactly. So you should feel it in the glute and hamstring. Lifting those legs up. Yeah, perfect. That's it. So inhale, lift, exhale, release. And try to keep that knee straight as possible. Try to keep the hips square to the floor so you're not peeling off one hip. It's a compensation as well. Let's see if you can keep both hip bones touching the floor while you lift. Good. Perfect. Okay. And then you've done a few, you can rest in child's pose again. Going into a flexed spine position. Feel the breath. As you breathe into the belly, you might feel a little swelling in the low back. As the diaphragm moves down, it sort of pulls on some of the other muscles. And you're increasing it with the inhale, you're increasing that intra-abdominal pressure. You might feel back as well. And of course, the ribs in the back are expanding with the breath as well. All right. Okay, so before we lie down on our back, let's do one more thing on all fours and then see if you can hold the bird dog position. If holding it is too much, then just move in and out. The opposite arm and leg extends, and then exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release or hold. Opposite arm and leg. Try to balance. Back toes are pointing down, so you're flexing that back foot. It will help you square the hips. That's it. Keep the breath flowing. Very good. Perfect. So yeah, if you've done maybe like, well, if you're alternating them 3 times each side, if you're holding, you know, like 30 seconds on each side is great. And you can build up maybe to a minute if you're practicing. All right, and then we can come down onto our back and let's bring our knees into our chest. And then slightly rock the side. Perfect. And then straighten the right leg on the floor and just hug in the left knee. So slide that right heel away from you to fully straighten the leg. You can try flexing that right foot. So the toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Good, and then let's just try maybe a couple times. See if you can lift that right leg up towards the ceiling and then slowly lower down with core engagement. And lift up and down, maybe one more time, 3 times. Up and down. Great, and then we'll switch legs. Hug in your right knee, straighten your left leg on the floor, flex that left foot. Try to straighten that knee. Take a couple breaths here. And then we'll lift that leg 3 times up. And then slowly lower down with core engagement. 2. And 3. All right. Awesome. And then you can find a comfortable position for Shavasana. So straight legs or bent legs, whatever feels better. Maybe palms are facing up, so your shoulders can open. And then just take a moment to scan your body. Notice any sensations in your joints, in your muscles. And notice the breath, creating movement in your body. With every exhale, your body is progressively relaxing more and more. And then taking a deep breath in. Slowly start moving your fingers and toes. Maybe take a stretch. And then when you're ready, you can roll over to your side. And come up to sitting. All right, so before we close the class, I know some of you escaped early. I am leaving for my Europe trip, so the next 2 Tuesdays, unfortunately, will have to be canceled because I didn't find anyone to sub. So no class next 2 weeks. I'll be back November 1st, which is a Wednesday, so whichever Tuesday after that. So yeah, the first Tuesday in November, I'll see you guys. Again, yeah, so I apologize that couldn't find anyone. All right. But however, you can always use the recording. So I'll resend you the link for the PD Active YouTube website where you can find the old videos. So you can just don't skip your session, do a video. All right. So let's close the class. Feel free to join me. And then tension setting. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be mindful. May I have courage. May I have fun. And may I treat myself and others with love and compassion. And then hands to your forehead as a reminder of the power of your thoughts. Hands to your lips as a reminder of the power of your words. And hands to your heart as a reminder of the power of your actions. Thank you, everyone. Great action today. I'll see you in a few weeks. So the Friday in-person class is gonna happen. If you go to that, I found a sub for the Friday, but not for the Tuesday.
Have a nice
All right.
Yeah, have a
Thank
good trip,
you.
Petra.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
have a
Thank
nice